Hey, what's up guys? John here. Joe Biden just fired the head of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, who holds about $11 trillion in mortgages. $11 trillion in mortgages. And the typical mortgage in America is about $309,200. That figure divided by 11 trillion is essentially the entire US mortgage market. About 35 million mortgages. Now, who are they? Who is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac? Well, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have similar characters, mandates, and regulatory structures. Each buys mortgages from lenders to either hold in their portfolios or repackage as mortgage-backed securities that can be sold. In turn, lenders use the money they get from selling mortgages to originate more loans. This helps individuals, families, and investors access a continuous and stable supply of mortgage funding. According to their characters, Fannie and Freddie establish secondary market facilities for residential mortgages and provide that the operations therefore shall be financed by private capital to the maximum extent feasible. Both entities are mandated to do the following: maintain stability in secondary markets for residential mortgages, respond appropriately to private capital market, offer ongoing support to the secondary market for residential mortgages by increasing the liquidity of mortgage investments and making more money available for residential mortgage financing, and promote access to mortgage credit by increasing the liquidity of mortgage investments and making more money available for residential mortgage financing. So now Biden's in control of this. Biden's going to steer the ship on housing, and things are going to get really interesting. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you should do to prepare for everything that's about to come. Please smash that like button when you do. It's going to help share this video with more people that are interested in real estate and investing. Please hit that like button. Let's begin. So Biden, in short, fired Mark Calabria and replaced him with this new lady, Sandra Thompson. She has a whole new way of seeing the housing market and seeing things that need to be improved. It's kind of shocking how this is all going to change. If you own real estate right now, and let's say you have a $200,000 house and maybe you owe $100,000 on that property, I would highly suggest that you call your lender right now and take out a 75% loan. So maybe you'll borrow up to $150,000, take that $50,000 and put it in your pocket. Because what happens, you do two things. One, you lock in cheap, low interest rate debt at a fixed 30-year term. And the second, as financing dries up and people are going to have a hard time getting mortgages, what will likely happen is that the buyers will shrink as well. And the crazy housing market may reflect the amount of buyers that are available to buy these properties. So cash could then be king in that type of situation. This is what he's saying. This is pretty much what's happening right now. The White House on Wednesday, today, removed Mark Calabria as a regulator of the U.S. mortgage giant Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, hours after the Supreme Court gave President Biden more power to fire him. The White House, late Wednesday, appointed Sandra Thompson to succeed Calabria as acting director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. Thompson has served as deputy director of the agency's Division of Housing Mission and Goals since 2013. Earlier Wednesday, the administration's official said Biden was moving forward today to replace the current director with an appointee who reflects the administration's values. This is Sandra Thompson. This is the first picture on Google. This is her. And this is what she wants to accomplish. This is her statement today. I'm honored that President Biden has designated me to be the acting director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency until a permanent director is confirmed. Thompson said, I look forward to serving in this role at a crucial time. As a longtime regulator, I'm committed to making sure our nation's housing finance systems and our regulated entities operate in a safe and sound manner. We can accomplish this and at the same time have a laser focus on the mission of community investment. There's a widespread lack of affordable housing and access to credit, especially in communities of color. So I guess this is a way to combat inequality and inequity. In its FHFA, the Federal Housing Finance Agency's duty through our regulated entities to ensure that all Americans have equal access to safe, decent, and affordable housing. Since 2013, Thompson has served as the Deputy Director of the Division of Housing's Mission and Goals and the director of Thompson oversaw FHFA's housing regulatory policy, capital policy, financial analysis, fair lending, and mission activities for Fannie, Freddie, and federal home loan banks. So they issued in 2008 about $7.2 trillion in essentially in mortgages. Now in the last 12 and a half years, now we're at 11 trillion. So they increased their holdings by about 40%. Many Democrats are weary of releasing Fannie and Freddie as private companies, fearing that they could focus less on affordable housing. The companies have also played a crucial role in the government's response to the economic crisis caused by the pandemic, giving them distressed borrowers the option to pause mortgage payments for up to 18 months. Senate Banking Chair Sherrod Brown, Democrat of Ohio, cheered the court's decision and urged Biden to replace Cabrera with a director who is committed to addressing the housing needs of renters and homeowners and making our housing system work for everyone. In a statement Wednesday, Thompson said she was committed as acting director to ensuring the housing finance system operated in a safe and sound manner, but also there was a widespread lack of affordable housing and access to credit, especially people of color. It is FHFA's duty through our regulated entities to ensure that all Americans have equal access to safe, decent, and affordable housing. Senator Pat Toomey, a top Republican on the Senate Banking Committee, said he agreed with the court's constitutional interpretation, but said that Biden was making a tremendous mistake by getting rid of Cabrera. The mistake would be compounded if Biden were to nominate a new director who does not share the director Cabrera's commitment to fixing the flaws in the structures of the housing finance system, ending the conservatorships, and protecting taxpayers against future bailouts, Toomey said. In a parting statement, Cabrera warned that whoever succeeded him will face massive tasks in revamping the two mortgage giants. While the housing market experienced a significant downturn, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will fail at the current capital levels, Cabrera said. I wish my successor all the best in fixing the remaining flaws of the housing finance system in order to preserve home ownership opportunities for all Americans. You listen to what he's saying. He's saying, again, I'm going to read it again. I wish my successor all the best in fixing the remaining flaws in the housing finance system in order to preserve home ownership opportunities for all Americans. He says that they're going to fail at the current capital levels. This is straight from them. This is what they're saying. So I believe that they're really going to start tightening up on lending, and I think it's going to happen sooner than we can all think. What do you guys think about what he's saying and what the Biden administration is saying about really us obtaining financing? Bank debt is what makes people wealthy. Responsibly used bank debt, multiplying capital, and being smart with real estate investing is how most people generated tremendous wealth in this nation, is by buying properties and holding on to those properties, and over time those properties appreciate. And you can add in additional strategies, you can fix them up, you can refinance them, you can reallocate the capital into other assets, and you could play the system quite well and make a great fortune. But now with this, it seems like only the 1% that have the liquidity and the capital can play that game to win. But I'm curious as to what you guys think. Drop it below, smash the like button. I'm gonna probably go live on my second channel to talk about this in great detail tonight. So I'll leave the link down pinned below to my second channel, pinned to the top comment. Consider subscribing over there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you've enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the real world of real estate investing, make sure to check out my gold standard program, Cash Flow Rental Blueprint, by clicking the link in the description below this video. We're currently living in very difficult times. I personally believe these are some of the hardest times that we've ever lived in. We are losing, in many cases, our families, our businesses, our jobs, our sense of security. All this is at threat right now, and it's all thanks to the draconian shutdowns that we're all faced to live under. It's times like these that we can see the value in having more than one stream of income. This is certainly not an unattainable goal or something reserved for only a select few. It is the achievement through education and hard work. Now is the time to be relying on multiple streams of income and not just Big Brother. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you think that your pension is going to cover your retirement, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Don't wait until misfortune knocks at your door. Be proactive and create more security for yourself and your family. One of the best ways you can earn a side hustle today is through real estate investing, something that I've been involved in for over a decade. The strategy is to invest in multifamily homes and live off of rental income through your tenants. These are some of the homes and apartments I currently own and I'm renting out. In my cash flow and blueprint, I'll teach you the ins and outs to real estate investing. You'll learn everything about recession-proof investing, real estate versus stocks, different types of real estate investing, how to appraise your own deals so you're not leaning on a third party to tell you what something is worth, out-of-state investing, maximizing your profits, and minimizing your expenses, improving your credit score, different types of loans and which one best fits you and your deal, selecting the right mortgage broker, finding the best deal, lease agreements, and how to find great tenants, and many, many more topics. This is my gold standard program, and in it I put together 1 decade's worth of experience and millions of dollars that I've invested, saving you the time and the money to learn the lessons that I had to learn. To learn more, click the link in the description below this video.